They lied to you about Aiki. Yes, it's that simple. For decades, we've been fed this myth, Aiki as untouchable mystical power. They told us it was a lost art. They called it a secret force. Only a handful of enlightened masters could wield it. They traced it to an unbroken samurai chain, Daito-Ryu. It was all smoke and mirrors, a story to keep you outside, to make you feel not chosen. But what if the techniques were never lost? Quick ask, please like and share to spread this. Hidden in plain sight, the truth beats the myth. So how did Aiki get this reputation as a supernatural force? It all goes back to the way it was presented. Imagine you're in early 20th century Japan. You see a master like Takeda Sokaku doing things that defy logic. He's a small guy handling much larger opponents, big, strong judoka, military men. He touches someone's arm. They collapse. He moves a fraction, a powerful punch sails past him. No internet, no slow motion cameras, no scientific framework. What do you call that? Magic. A special power, a gift from the gods. Magic became a marketing tool. The ultimate sales pitch. Learn this art and gain superhuman abilities. It draws people in. It creates an aura of exclusivity and power. Promoters, writers, teachers, they leaned into it. Media amplified it. The legend of the invincible, untouchable master was born, and it spread like wildfire. So if it's not magic, what is it? The bombshell is this Aiki is a highly sophisticated system of applied biomechanics. That's it. It's physics. It's about understanding the human body as a structure of levers, fulcrums. It's about disrupting balance with the least effort. The magic happens when you manipulate an opponent's skeletal structure, not their ki. They aren't channeling energy, they're applying subtle, specific pressure to a joint that compromises the entire spinal alignment. Their base is gone, and the brain sends a panic signal to collapse. Think about pushing a car. With a better angle with the wheels turned, the structure yields. Aiki does the same thing to the human body. Rotate the wrist, the elbow bends, the shoulder rises, the spine twists, the heel lifts, the whole structure breaks with almost no force. Another key is Aiki age upward unbalancing. It's not your arm muscles. Connect, then drive up through your structure like a hydraulic press. Drop a little, then rise, channeling force through your skeleton. To them, it's unstoppable upward force. To you, it's just standing up straight. Okay, so if Aiki is a teachable science, why would anyone want to hide it? Why wrap it in mystical nonsense? The reasons are complex and very human. It's a mix of tradition, control, survival. Protect the art. In feudal Japan, skills were life. Secrecy, trusted students, cryptic oral traditions, coded scrolls. That secrecy became part of the art's DNA. Control and money. If you hold the secret, you hold authority. Tiered knowledge keeps students returning a brilliant business model. Seminars for police, officers, wealthy patrons, and every technique had a price. Some feared misuse. Mystery as a filter. The impatient, arrogant, undisciplined would quit. The dedicated, humble, persistent remain. Teachers hid technique in plain sight. Only the right mindset saw it, and sometimes they just lacked the biomechanical language. Metaphors like feel the key became doctrine. What began as a teaching aid, a cultural metaphor, hardened into a myth that obscured the principles. Section 5. Reading between the lines. The secret code of the scrolls. Old scrolls, Densho Makimono, are held up as proof of mystical lineage. People assume they hold lost secrets. Analyze them and you find something else. Not for outsiders, not standalone manuals. Encrypted notes for students who already trained hands-on. Intentionally sparse and symbolic. A name and a phrase look like mystical garbage to outsiders but trigger months of embodied learning for insiders. A code and the key was the training itself. Some scrolls were surface level or subtly wrong to foil copycats without guidance. The core principles lived with inner students and oral transmission couldn't. Compare different students' scrolls, you find inconsistencies revealing evolution, personalization, rank, and readiness. Daito-Ryu as a monolith is a fantasy. The scrolls are a fragmented, coded, evolving record of a living art. So where's the proof? It's happening right now in dojos all over the world. A new generation of teachers and researchers are putting the pieces together. They aren't blindly repeating, they're pressure testing, filming in slow motion, and collaborating with physical therapy, kinesiology, and neuroscience. They strip mystical language and use precise, clinical descriptions. This is where the myth dies and real learning begins. One big name is Howard Popkin. He demonstrates, then explains with bone alignment and leverage. I'm not using muscle here. I'm putting a wedge under his structure by turning my hand this way, which forces his elbow into a compromised position. Step by step, a small internal adjustment produces a massive effect. It's cause and effect, clear as day. They validate under live training. The classic critique. Does it work on a resisting opponent? They test it. Across judo, BJJ, and MMA, they find universal principles. Breaking structure and controlling balance are fundamental to grappling. Interviews are mind-blowing. After 20 or even 30 years, many realize the old technique was a shell. The real engine was different. As Dan Harden emphasizes, power comes from internal conditioning, training the body to connect and move as one. Not a trick, but thousands of hours of targeted practice in a reproducible pathway. Here's where it gets really interesting. Strip Aiki of mystique and you see it everywhere, not a clan's property, but universal movement principles. Maximum efficiency, minimum effort. Power from the ground, perfect balance in motion, full body connection, that's Aiki. Physical therapy uses the same ideas. Connect to ground, align the skeleton, use gentle leverage. The genius isn't the ingredients, it's the recipe. Insights improve sport performance, posture, awareness. Aiki becomes a profound movement art. The goal isn't just to defeat an opponent, it's to master your own body. Now, we have to be real and address the critics, especially in MMA and self-defense. Some say that's fake, that would never work in a real fight. Sometimes they're right. Compliant demos masquerade as combat. When myth replaces biomechanics, you get pantomime. Judging a slow drill as a fight is like calling scales, not a song. Drills build qualities, connection and kuzushi for pressure. If you only learn the outer shape, the technique fails under resistance as it should. That failure proves incomplete transmission. Not that Aiki is fake. Modern expose restores the engine. Move debate from does it work to what is it, how does it work. Test scientifically. Keep what works, discard relics. As one expert said, Aiki studies what works, when it works, and why it works. The new generation welcomes scrutiny, pressure testing, honest inquiry to kill the myth and let functional art thrive. Break the statue, burn the fog, keep the craft. So after all this, the conclusion is both simple and powerful. They lied about Aiki, but not out of pure malice. They hid it behind myths and lineage for control, tradition, and because explaining genius biomechanics is hard. The lost techniques were never lost, they were encrypted, waiting for a generation with tools to decode them. Real Aiki is learnable biomechanics structure and timing mastery of your body to subtly control another. You don't have to be chosen. No bloodline, no mystical spirit. What you need, a good teacher, a curious mind, and dedicated, intelligent practice. Aiki thrives when questioned and shared openly. We're not destroying the art by removing folklore. We're liberating it, making it honest and accessible. Change your perspective. Stop looking for magic. Start looking for mechanics. The key's been found. Turn it and walk through. When you watch a video or take a class, ask why. Why did that person fall? What subtle shift caused it? Demand a physical explanation. Find teachers who can deconstruct leverage, posture, timing into components and function. Seek out the researchers we discussed. Read, watch, and if you can, train with them. Practice internal connection solo. Test unbalancing slowly and safely. The road is clear and well lit. Walk it. We just passed 400 subscribers. Thank you so much. Help us push toward 500. Comment, like, share, and subscribe. Hit the bell so you never miss new content. Pick a video on screen. I'll see you there. Thank you.